Howdy, my name is Larry, and today I'm back on Cube Cobra for another vintage cube draft. My last draft was a powered cube on Arena, but sadly, they have since removed the powered cube from the game. So now I'm back to Cube Cobra where you unfortunately cannot play the games. However, the silver lining of not being able to play the games of the decks you draft is that you don't have to use the decks that you draft. Now, if you're not entirely sure what I mean by that, is in the Cube Cobra, because you don't have to use your deck, you can use much, much, much stupider draft strategies. And if your deck does not work out and it is terrible, good news, you don't have to use it. And so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a stipulation draft, and as the title suggests, I am drafting all artifacts. I got this idea from LSV, from his old stipulation draft videos. So if you want to go check out Vintage Cube drafts and other sort of draft videos, you should go check out him. He makes really good videos. Ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering, what exactly are the rules of this so-called all artifacts or mono brown stipulation? What are the rules for that? The rule is, if there is an artifact in the pack, I have to take it. If there's multiple artifacts, I can choose between the artifacts. If there's no artifacts, I can just take any card I want. But if there is any artifact, it does not matter if it's good. It does not matter if it's the worst artifact that's ever been printed in Magic the Gathering history. I have to take it no matter what else is in the pack. No exceptions. So let's scroll up to see what is in our first pack. And we got... Whoa! Okay. This is... I never thought I'd be mad to get Black Lotus before. But this is probably... These are probably the two best artifacts in the cube. I don't know if Time Vault's better than the power, like the Mox. But it's pretty close. You can't take it over Black Lotus, but this pack is insane. Black Lotus and Time Vault is crazy. Now we have a Grim Monolith. We have a Sword of the Meek, which could go with Thopter Foundry, should we get that. Grim Monolith is just very strong. It's a very strong card. I think a Grim Monolith is the take here. We could take this Witchclaw Talisman, but that's really more like a Storm card. So I think we take the Grim Monolith. And here is Pirate's Realm the only artifact it is. Okay. I don't hate that. It's not like a bad card. It's just I wish there was something better. This one, at first glance, is not an artifact, but this Tough Cookie is an artifact creature. Nothing else is an artifact. I would love to have this Verdant Catacombs, or even this Through the Breach. But I have to take Tough Cookie because it is artifact. Now this pack doesn't have an artifact. Creature, 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 sorcery, land, creature, creature, sorcery, instant, sorcery, sorcery. This is beautiful. I get a fetch land? Yes! Hallelujah! Now we have the choice between Soul Guide Lantern and a Zurin Orb. Dak Faded would be wonderful with this deck, I think. I think Dak Faded would be a really good card with this deck. So would Third Path Iconoclast, actually. Maybe we can get this to wheel without the other artifact that we don't take, but we'll see. Soul Guide Lantern can at least do more than the other one. Nadu could be good if we got the Lightning Greaves, which I believe we saw. I might be crazy, but I thought I saw that. But again, this is going to be the card we take. Bounty of Orthanc. I don't hate it. It's not a bad card. I like that card. But I wouldn't have taken it quite that early. I wouldn't have taken it over Nadu, I don't think, normally. We get another free choice? Neat. Let's go. We could take this Unexpectedly Absent. We could take this Suplex. We take this Inquisition for removal. We could take Oliphant for a land. But I honestly I like this Uro. I like this Uro here. I think Uro could be very strong in this deck. A3 Spellbomb is like good and all. I think Cytherian Infiltrator I think could be a little bit better, so we're gonna take that. And we're gonna have to take the Witchclaw Talisman anyway. I'm gonna put it in my sideboard for the moment. Ooh, another free choice. I think we just take this Jetmir's Garden. It's not blue, but it's green and white, and there's a lot of white cards that go good in artifact decks, so we might be able to get that. I think just having a fetch land and a Triumph is just really, really good. Dude, Renin 6? Renin 6, I could get a Woodfall Premise in case I get like a, Nah. Malevolent Rumble is very strong. Renin 6 is also very strong, but the problem is, with Renin 6, it's really good, like, the best you can do with Renin 6 is, like, 3 to 4 fetch lands. Even just the fact that I got 1 is pretty lucky. So I don't know if Renin 6 will be all that great in this deck, and I think just a Malevolent Rumble could be better. I really, really like this card. I don't hate a Council's Judgment. It is double white, but I have the white land, so I think I'm gonna risk taking the double white spell here. Thassa's Oracle, fantastic. Am I gonna take this? Yes, I am. I'm gonna play it. No, I am not. Could I theoretically get a chance to play this? Sure. You know, Green Sun Zenith honestly might even be playable here. I'm not gonna play it yet because I don't have anything I don't have any creatures to fetch for, but it could be playable. So here's the deal. I could take Minskin Boo. Very, 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 very powerful card. Ariok Salvagers is infinite mana with Black Lotus. The thing is, I think this will wheel. I really think this will wheel. I'm gonna take this Minskin Boo. Getting a turn, you can get a turn 1 Minskin with Black Lotus. I don't really think that you can lose if you get a turn 1 Black Minskin Boo. Forensic Gadgeteer would be really, really good. Actually, it wouldn't be all that good because it doesn't go infinite with Grim Monolith. It goes to infinite with Basalt Monolith. But that would be a good card to have. However, we'd have to take this Nettle Cyst. And I think this Nettle Cyst is a strong card to take because we're taking only artifacts. So I think that could be really good. Dude! These artifacts are so good. Retrofitter Foundry, Walking Ballista. I think we take the Foundry. I think that'd be really, really powerful. This is a Chaos Defiler. As their only artifact, you know, I don't hate that. I don't really like it. I don't hate it, though. The Phyrexian Metamorph or just the Mind Stone? I honestly, I kind of want us to get the Mind Stone. But a thing you could do is put like Phyrexian Metamorph copying what? What could you copy? You could copy Chaos Defiler. That would be a pretty good combo to go with it. But at the moment, I don't know if I'm playing this because I'm not black. So I don't think I'm play this at the moment. So I think this is the Mind Stone. Pick number 6. There is no artifact in here actually, so I can take whatever I want. Now the question is, I could take this green-red land. That goes really good with Misty Rainforest, and helps me cast Minskin Boo. And both of these guys and Uro and stuff. I could take a Generous End to basically be another fetch land for Jetmir's Garden, or I could just take a strong card like Brazen Borrowers or Daze. I think what I do is gosh, I think I take this Generous End. Do think I take this Generous End. I really like this Generous End. The land, I really hope this land wheels. I don't know if it's any less likely to wheel than this Generous End is. But you know, I don't despise getting a Seeker's Chariot. It's not a terrible card. I don't love it or anything, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's a bad card. And actually are none of these artifacts. So I could take this because it makes an artifact, but I don't really want to try to play white. I'm going to try to stay away from white for the moment because I don't really want to wreck my mana. I think getting a good mana base is going to be the hardest part of this challenge. So I want it to be as easy on the mana as I could do. And loot is actually the only three colors that I've thus far taken out of. So I don't hate this loot. I don't think it really goes all that well with my deck, but I kind of like it. The Hymn to Tuark is strong, but I'm not gonna start moving to black with taking a double black. Flame Slash is good for removal. Black Cleave Cliffs and Creeping Tarpa is good for mana fixing, but again, not black. I think it's just a Flame Slash. Path to Exile and Elite Spellbinder are both very, very good cards. And I'm not sure which one's better, actually. I think Path might be. I think Path is better. I think if we take Path, we can still play it because we have the Jetmir's Garden, the Misty Rainforest, and the Generous End. Again, no artifacts. We're having such freedom with this deck. This is so good. I think that could be pretty funny, but I think Surrock would just be a better card overall. And honestly, right now, Nettlecyst isn't even really that good, to be honest with you. Like, there's a lot of artifacts, but it's not like as good as it could get. Pick Your Poison could be good, because we're not gonna get all that many. We're not gonna get a chance to get all that much removal. But Headliner Scar is just a very strong card. I think getting a turn 1 Headliner Scar could be very good with the Black Lotus. We have Eternal Whistle. Also, I just realized that REX Salvagers did not wheel, which is sad. So, because that means we no longer have a way to get infinite mana with Black Lotus. But that's alright. That's alright. Eternal Witness does go with Black Lotus pretty well. Because if you play it on turn 1, get like Minskin Boo or Headliner Scarlet, and then they kill the Headliner Scarlet, you're kind of just stuck. But then if you get to 3 mana, you can play this. And it's either that or Athari's Sun's Glory, and I hate Athari, so I'm just gonna take this. Ooh, we got it! We got it! Let's go, baby. And we get a 15th bit Questing Beast? All the pieces are coming together. All them pieces are coming together. I would have loved this Oko. That would have been a very good card for us. For me. Talisman is good. I think we could honestly take the Secretron Squadron. As much as I don't really want to move into white in pack 3, I have 3 sources of white right now. And I think if I have 3 sources of white, not including Black Lotus, I don't hate it. I think it could be good. It's a strong card. I've liked how it's performed. Now, this would be very good if we could get Flooded Strand. If we could go white card into Flooded Strand or Force of Negation. But we're going to have to go Mox Opal, which is not at all a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. I think I just wouldn't have taken it in that moment. I'm not sure. It's a tough decision between that and Force of Negation. But here, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way. There's no way I'm stuck with a sign. I have a Zerda to go with Grim Monolith. Infinite mana combo. But it's nope. No. Scion of Draco, of course. The best card in the whole cube. It's terrible. I don't want that. That's garbanzo beans. I mean, I guess I'll take the coveted jewel. I don't mind the coveted jewel, actually. I think... Ooh! Listen, if this was pack 2, I would take the Bolus Citadel. If this is pack 1, I would definitely take the Bolus Citadel. If it was the first pick of pack 3, I might take the Bolus Citadel. Because if I get a Tinker, wha-bam! Instantly one of the best cards I could get. However, I'm not gonna get Tinker this late, so I'm just gonna get this Reckoner Bank Buster. Ketria Triumph? I love getting Ketria Triumph. That is good. That is yum yum. Yum yum for my tum tum. I'm sorry I said that. That was bad. Manifold Key is, again, very good. We could have gotten the Time Vault Manifold Key. However, we got Black Lotus, so I think that's a little bit better. I mean, if I get this, what is the Manifold Key combo with? It goes good with Grim Monolith, and it goes good with Coveted Jewel. It could give me a second activation of Reckoner Bankbuster if I have a lot of mana. It could also untap my Retrofitter Foundry, so I could use that ability again. I don't think it'll be all that bad in this deck, actually. I think it'll be pretty good. Underworld Breach! Dude! I would have been forcing Storm normally. I got Black Lotus pick 1, pack 1. That's a 1000% force Storm pick right here. But, obviously not an artifact. The artifacts are either Cauldron Complete or Baleful Strix. I'm not black, otherwise I would take this Baleful Strix. But we'll take the Cauldron Complete. We saw what's it called? Stoneforge Mystic, thank you. We saw Stoneforge Mystic. I don't remember if that was this pick, or this pack, or the last one. But it was one of them for sure. And I think we need the white-green more than the blue. Wait, we have, well, I mean, we are mostly green. We just have a couple blue. But we have more blue than white, so I think we want this. What? I forgot I'm drafting against. I forgot I'm drafting with bots. Dude. 10th pick. Force of Negation. It's not even good in this deck. I have like 4 blue cards. It's not even that good in this deck. It's really not that good. I have 4 blue cards. I'm still taking it, but it's 10th. Yeah! We got infinite mana, baby. We got infinite mana. Do we have anything to do with that infinite mana? Shut up. Leyline Binding. Honestly? No. Temple Garden. Dig Through Time? I think I'd rather have the Celestial Colonnade. Ooh, Lush Portico is a good one. That is not. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is unironically one of the best decks I've ever drafted on Cube Cobra. I was drafting every artifact that I could. If there was an artifact in the pack, I had to take it. I still came up with Minsc and Boo, Headliner Scarlet, Questing Beast, Zerda to go with the Grim Monolith to get infinite mana to go with a Retrofitter Foundry to make infinite 4/4s. I got Uro. Sarok is very strong. Loot is very strong. And look at this mana base. Misty Rainforest and Generous End. Both of which can fetch all 6 of these lands. Every single one of these. Plus I got another land. And again, Black Lotus. I wish I could use this deck. I did not think I would end this video by saying I wish I could use this deck, but I wish I could use this deck. It looks so fun, it looks so strong, and I really think that it is very, very powerful. With that being said, I'm out of time for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing. It helps a bunch, and it's always free to do. You can always change your mind later if you want to. If you think of any other draft stipulations that you would like to see me partake in or undergo, then drop it in the comments, because I am always open to suggestions, to video-related suggestions, and just comments in general. I'm always open to your ideas. I want to know what you want to see so that I can make what you guys want to see. So if you have a suggestion, if you have a video idea that you think would be really cool, if you want me to try it out, drop it in the comments, and I'll do my best to do just that. With all that being said, I'm still out of time, so I gotta wrap this up. I'll see you guys in my next upload, which, if all goes according to plan, hopefully, cross your fingers, will be my next Minecraft Survival Series episode, which I think you guys are gonna love. It has something to do with a little circular yellow guy that everybody loves. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.